Sanibonani, football lovers. Welcome to Sportibong Sikamalambong Nkosi. I hope nikahle emakhaya niyaphila. Danko. Yeah, hayi. Loki ikhali njalo ku loudspeaker kodwa suthini. The only team that I trusted can give Orlando Pirates problems. It was the Golden Arrows. So since nayo it has been knocked out. Hayi Marumo Gallants ngiyithembi mina. Angiyithembi Marumo Gallants. Ngeke ngiyithembe. Yazi noma kuthiwa ngingabheja manje. Ngingabheja ngani vele ngoba nemali anginayo. Hayi, ngcono ngingabheje vele ngoba fana nokuthi nje ngidlala ngokubheja kwami. Asivele singene sihlala udabeni. Hayi. Alo kanyusikile ama-chase pain, alo adeliviwe nje kanje. But sikho lapho. Let's talk about the Kaizer Chiefs. Yesterday I made a video about the Kaizer Chiefs fixtures clash, CAF Confederations Cup, including the Betway Premiership. But by the look of things, it seems like with the Kaizer Chiefs will postpone 2 games. They will postpone the game versus Emakesi, the young 22 November, and I think they're gonna postpone the game also versus Golden Arrows in 8 November, because 23 obvious we know we are going to play against the Al Masry with CAF Confederations Cup, and then 8 we are playing against the Zamalek with CAF Confederations Cup. So Lena Golden Arrows again and Zamalek is on the same day, so there's no way with the Kaizer Chiefs ngali. So simply means they will announce in the coming days with these games so are postponed. But akusukuloko kuphela, we know ukuthi Kaizer Chiefs have been postponing ukuthi bayo participate in the Prince Mangosuthu Legacy Cup. Bayi postpone oqala bathi bazoyidlala ngeweekend yange-16 November. So since also their schedule is tight, they've decided ukuthi we're gonna pull out kule tournament, even though they would have loved to participate in that tournament, but ngazathi bazoyiyekela ama-team wase KZN ukuthi participate adlala wodwa. So isipacing se-Kaizer Chiefs bafake Richards Bay. Yeah, Richards Bay obviously edliwe Orlando Pirates. So nabo bangazithola se-chancini ukuthi at least babe ne-trophy abangalwini, especially after badliwe kabuhlungu yesterday, basebenze kanzima kangaka, but asiphumeke lapho. So as I've said ukuthi these 2 games will be postponed. Le yang 8 November versus Golden Arrows ku Betway Premiership, because Chiefs is focusing on the CAF Confederations against the Zamalek, and also that game yang 22 November versus Magesi will be postponed because Kaizer Chiefs yadlala nge 23 Egypt against Al Masry. So ningabi confused ke ngaleyo ndaba, wasazo update in the coming days ke. Then let's talk about Kaizer Chiefs, especially our squad. We know very well with the squad depth. This season, we can pick and choose with this one will play, this one won't play, this one is injured, so will be replaced by this one. But it seems ngazathi manje izoyenza ukuthi abantu at some point baba frustrated, because angeke wabone ke ama favorite players alokadlala regularly, because we know very well what is happening in Naturena and the kind of players that we have, the influence that they have on the game. We know ukuthi Arsenal Velepai is going to be a revelation for Kaizer Chiefs. It's going to be a revelation for Kaizer Chiefs because we saw his display versus Orbit College. And one thing I've noticed ukuthi in that game, bobona ukuthi akakafiki 100% in terms of his fitness, but the impact that he had was good enough for him to earn the trust and the love and win the hearts of the Amakosi faithful. But now we know Guti is competing with Upule Modi on that position. And Upule Modi, we know very well with the reason why he's loved by our coaches. It is because Guti, he does put to test his defensive qualities, especially when you're going to play against teams that will pin you in your own half, whereby which you have to focus on keeping shape, keeping that defensive solidity in order Guti ningabi exposed and vulnerable to a team whereby they're gonna string passes and make sure they break you, they penetrate you. So he adds that number at the back, especially if ever we are going to play against a player a winger of the opposition that is going to play against our fullback who cross that has the speed. So he adds on that. So that's the reason why they always prefer him in most games, even though going forward, to be honest, he's not offering Kaizer Chiefs anything. So many people obviously after watching Arsenal Velepai are convinced that is going to be our main guy in that left wing position. But knowing very well ukuthi naye he haven't played many games. We just saw on that game which is capable of this and that. So the only way for him to sit Upule Modi on the bench for a long time is for him to be defensively solid also. Not only offensively good, but defensively has to be good, so that as good, okay, if ever the coaches are looking for a reason to bench me, I make it difficult, because whatever that Upule Modi will be giving them, I can also give them, because in terms of a pace, they will match each other stride for stride. But defensively, Umodi, because sesiyamazi ukuthi udlala kanjani, uvele ebhaya sikamboni with defensive good kangakanani. So that's what Upule Modi can have an advantage over uvele ebhaya. But for him, if ever ufuna ukumhlalisa ebenchini, kumele alungise indaba yakhe ukuthi let me help the team defensive, so that Nama can say with the coaches, whatever that is offering, I can give you. So another thing that can make it difficult for Arsenal Velepai to be a starter, we know ukuthi Kaizer Chiefs, especially the co-coaches, are trying a different variation when they are attacking going forward. Because before we would see our front three would be like Pule Modi in the middle as a striker. It would be like it's either it's Ashley Dupreez, or it's either it is Umoris, or it's either it's Wandile Duba, and then on the right it is Ubani Utlodeli Lebo. But now we see they are trying a different variation whereby we will see Ulilepo on the left, we see a striker, a player playing lapana ngaba ubani uKhanyisa Mayo or Igudaro, and then on the right baspanisa bani Umfundo Vilakazi, because they know very well ukuthi for a right footer playing on the left wing, it has an advantage, because he's always a threat, including a left-footed player playing on the right also. There's always a threat, because there's a possibility which he can cut inside, go for a goal, or he can try to shy an out swinger of a cross or in swinger of a cross. So it makes it difficult. Now we know very well with the coaches, no matter how we like to see other players on the bench, for Ulilepo, there's no exception with Angashala on the bench, because he's always starting. Doesn't matter what he's off form or he's not. The only time is either Pam Restile or there's a problem or he's injured. So that's why I say on that left winger now, kuzobani traffic, because we are relieved with okay, if ever kufika uVelepai, we will have Umodi and uVelepai competing there, and then Mfundo Vilakazi and Ulepo on that right hand side, and then Sfaguban Umayo on the striker adlale as a center forward. But Mayo can have an advantage because he can also play as a right wing to allow him with a cut inside, go for a goal. But now the problem will be Arsenal Velepai, how can he manage with a compete with Upilo Modi at the same time competing with Utlodeli Lebo? Or the coaches will choose games for them, because one thing about the squad rotation is that even if you want to rotate the squad, we have to make sure there's a balance. You don't change a lot of things, because that can disturb a combination that already have been established. That can disturb in a momentum of the club. So it will depend with manje. If ever they want to rotate the squad, ama players that are going to play games for Ipetwe, ama players that are going to play games for CAF Confederations, ama players azodlala kuma games like Nedbank Cup, because we saw they've changed goalkeeper when we played in Kukaleng Black Label, because bavumelene ukuthi uNtware uzovimbala. So manje they have to balance, because these players angeke bawudlale wonke ama games. Fatigue will start to kick in, and we need ukuthi ama players ahlezi mentally ready and make sure ukuthi fitness wise they are ready, because amanye ama fringe players they find it difficult ukuthi nabamnika opportunity, especially bazokunika on a game whereby there's a lot at stake, you don't deliver. or don't live up to the expectation, bese soyazi ukuthi sekumele uhlezi ukuphi usebenchini. So it simply means ukuthi for players like uVelebhai, even though we want to see more play, but we know ukuthi there are things that we need to consider first before sizitshela ukuthi already he's going to cement that position on the left wing. Yabo, so izinto emele zibe kanjalo. So for iKaizer Chiefs, we know very well ukuthi now in every department that we have, there's a backup. But in that number 6 role is the only position whereby I'd say we are not covered. And I think I can make a recommendation for iKaizer Chiefs for now. If they are looking for a player now that can sit to Ox on the bench, especially for the January transfer, there's no other place to look for a DM that can match Ox in terms of work rate than Unqubeko Dlamini, the CDM of the Golden Arrows, a left-footed CDM. Because all I can say, he's good when it comes to defending, protecting back four, and one thing about him, one quality that he has over Umthetho, he can score goals. He knows how to play progressive football. And for Kaizer Chiefs, it seems that they have this thing of ukuthi bafuna ama-DM amazulu, because there was a link also of Usihle Nduli to Kaizer Chiefs, but he ended up kubo makhelwane ngalena eMayfair. So now if there's a possibility ukuthi sithole i-DM, akuvele kiyo kumanqoba mnqithi vele nje kuthiwa ukuthi hayi awusigaya mfethu, naye imali esiyiphethe, sinalezi izumbulo, sinike Unqubeko Dlamini, and then we'll take it from there. Because if ever that fails, it simply means ukuthi they have to train Touch Mabaso for that CDM role, because he's also a left-footed defensive midfielder. And it's rare ukuthi wathole ama defensive midfielder that are left-footed, because most of them are right. Because you can see uTebza Mrembula, Bathusi Obas, yabo, I don't know about the talent, but because kwamanye games he plays as an 8 and he has the qualities of an 8, but as a CDM angeke ngimbale lapho, but he was playing as a CDM against the Richards Bay because Unduli was injured. But all I can say ukuthi even umanqoba mnqithi is vouching for Unqubeko Dlamini ukuthi aye kuphi ku international team, ku national team in South Africa, because he's that good. He can find it easy to slot in that starting 11, but knowing that you have to compete against players like Tebza Mrembula, it will be difficult. But for Kaizer Chiefs, Unqubeko Dlamini, because we know that it doesn't take much to recognize a good player and a player that can suit the style of play of your favorite team, because you know very well that it's corner sebam sporty. But for Kaizer Chiefs, they know very well that they've been wanting a CDM. Bake baqala ngo-Ikena kusho ukuthi indaba yakhe bayishanga eBlue Tick, but the current bahamba ke manje baya ku Spesihle Mkhize waku Sekhukhune United, na indaba yabo azange materialize. And then they were left with an option of Rivaldo Kotze, but nakhona ngazathi bebashaya window shopping. But now this is my recommendation. It's not like it is linked with the Kaizer Chiefs, but I think with this one can be a good and a direct competition for Ox Mthetho. Lenkani lesibonayo unayo, that work rate unayo. So this is it for today.